Okay, we are here. Hello, everyone. We are back. After last night's very short, very emotional stream, we are here for more and potentially, at least for a little while, the Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles stream. My name, of course, is Tom, otherwise known as Titanium Legman, and I think we're going to be in for a little bit of a fun time tonight. There's going to be some basic challenges leading up to a much greater challenge, and then a final victory lap through the last few maps of the game once again with our newly empowered characters to go and see if we can't show those Templars what for. I think it's going to be a fun time. I see we have a number of fine folks in chat right now. I see Star, I see McClatierg, which as always reminds me I need to pull up the Twitch chat on my phone, so thank you for your sheer presence, sir. It serves as a reminder all on its own nowadays. We have Patty, hello, Karnak. Oh, hey, Vale, hello. Isvardo, Tante, Orlando, and looks like that's everyone for the moment. So welcome, everybody. Welcome. Good to have you. As well as, of course, everyone who is just lurking or is watching via the Twitch stream or in the VODs or whatever else. Of course, welcome to all of you as well. Just your names aren't in chat right now. So tonight we're going to be handling the last two maps of the Midlights Deep. The second to last shouldn't be too much of an issue. There will just be a couple of items for us to find. The last, though, may prove to be a little bit more of a challenge, and we do have a little bit of a team set up for it. Nothing too crazy, but there is a particular objective that we will have on that map, so we'll see if we aren't able to achieve it without too much issue. Then we will go back into the Orban Monastery and clear the last few maps after we've equipped all the sweet loot from the Midlights Deep on our team to sweep through, have a good time, and wrap up Tactics with a bang. Also, I should actually remind myself, this actually won't be like the final for a while Tactics stream, because we do have to do the last two visual novels, but as far as the normal gameplay of Tactics is concerned, we'll be finishing that tonight, hopefully, unless things go very, very poorly. We're also likely to have a Jane joining us tonight. She said that she would come and hang out just to, spend the time with me and watch the end of Midlights Deep, which she never played for herself when she played Tactics a little while back. Just hang out and have a good time. So we may suddenly have her as well joining us on the voice chat. For now, though, let me go ahead and get the going live off the screen here. Also, let me start recording, probably important, since I do eventually plan on doing a Midlights Deep guide. Okay. Ta-da! Here we are. No face cam tonight, of course. It's all about the game. And we are here with the team. So I've done a little bit of customization from when we last streamed a couple of weeks ago.
Something?
In particular, Ramza has the Materia Blade Plus once again, as well as the Lordly Robe. The Lordly Robe is one of the pieces of gear that you find in the Midlights Deep, and is a very nice piece of gear alongside that. 100 HP, 80 MP, and it not only gives you permanent protect and shell, which is obviously a great defensive bonus, but it also gives you physical attack power 2 and magic attack power 1, which, for our favorite build of Ramza as a samurai-wielding lunatic, is pretty damn good. Not too bad. As far as everyone else is concerned, I haven't made any really glaring changes. The big thing to keep in mind is we do have two summoners, Izzy and Cherish. Now, I won't say exactly why that is, because I do want to have a little bit of a surprise for those of you who have not already seen what the end of Midlights Deep looks like, but we do want at least a couple of summoners to come along with us. So we, of course, do have Izzy here with his normal setup, and we also changed Cherish back to a summoner as well. However, she's also wielding guns just because, she can. Why not? Gives her a little bit of an instant cast range damage option without necessarily needing to use her summons. So we'll be bringing them into the final map. We do also have Kelvin still set up in his treasure hunter form. I also did switch him to Poach because I always forget that it's not magic boost or any sort of magic attack that magic guns scale with. It's your faith. So at 84 faith, Kelvin's already going to be doing as much damage with guns as he can. So I switched him off Magic Boost to Poach, just in case there happens to be any juicy monsters that we want to try and get any rare items from. Simple, clean, everything else exactly the same. No Ramza Summoner? I mean, I technically could, but He's got his role. He's fine. He doesn't need to have the big dollary dues. It's all good. So yeah, I think that's pretty much where we're going to be going from here. Daniel asking, am I using Beowulf too? I am not currently, no, as he is not one of our designated party members. So he will not be coming along for the ride. And yes, that will add a little bit of an extra challenge, but so it goes. Delicious water. Okay. That is the general overview of what we have going on here. Have we unlocked all achievements? Oh, wait. Wait, unlock all achievements. Do you need to get Zodiac on Ramza to unlock all the achievements? Or are you just asking if I have unlocked all the achievements? I have not. You can see here.
Knowing oneself is the first step to fulfilling.
We have 38 of 50. But you don't have to get everything on Ramza, right? I don't think so. Order for learning all the abilities of every job with one party member. You don't unlock all skills on one character for an achievement. Right. But I imagine that that doesn't include... Like, that can't include unique jobs, right?
Keep your wits
So,
about
like,
you.
with that in mind, something like Izzy or Cherish, once they get that spell, would be able to get everything. Because I'm sure that that achievement doesn't count unique abilities. That would be bizarre if it did, because, like, how would that even work? There's not a single character in the game that has access to literally every single ability. So, yeah, this should be fine, though, with Izzy and Cherish. That should be totally okay. All right. Ooh, horror. If Ramza, we need to learn Ultima and Zodiac, but that's it. Right. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, we are on map 9. Here we go. I do have my handy-dandy guidebook here to remind me of where the exact item locations are. So I'm currently, as far as the guidebook is concerned, looking at the interstice. Because, you know, they changed the names again for this version. All right. So we will bring our best here, just because there's really no reason to lollygag. We could potentially wind up wanting Moonlight for the range, so we can bring her. And then...
We shall not lose.
Oh yeah, we have Twilight as well. Nah, just bring Izzy.
At your command.
Bring our 2 summoners here.
No
Ship
turning back.
Okay. 3 knights, 2 archers, a black mage, 2 black chocobos, and a red chocobo. That is horrifying. That's a lot of range. Oh my. And the black mage is level 88. Oh, we might be off to a rough start here, folks.
Leave this to me.
And hey, I see Count Bloodlord in chat on Twitch. Welcome, welcome. Good to have you. Yeah, Midlight's Deep is definitely rough. No doubt about that. All right, they are going to one-shot Kelvin with the red chocobo. Oh, and they didn't even use Choco Meteor. Interesting. Okay. Everything here is level 88. Curious. Very curious. Or, like, some level thereabouts.
My turn.
Interesting. Do I even have the ability to res with this team? I do not. Haha. I may have made a terrible mistake. I do think we're going to just die, though. Dirk C. Fenrir 84 is now following. Thank you, Dirk. Very good to have you. This is a warm-up match, dare I say. It's been a couple of weeks since I played any tactics. We will do our best, though.
Hold nothing back.
We'll see if we can live, but somehow, I don't think we're going to. Of course, what I could do is I could try to be cheeky and find the exits so we can escape. Oh, even then, you still have to clear the map, so... No, I think we're just gonna die, actually. I think they're just gonna blow us up. Well, best thing we can do, try to take out this black mage. Oh, no, we will not. Wait, does Cherish not have any? Oh, I was thinking of a different character as a summoner. Okay, again, it's been a couple of weeks. I have not played in a little while. My apologies. This is starting off far more rough than I expected it to. I wonder if I can actually clear that black mage. I have to try. Because if we can't, we are, like, so extremely dead. Oh, God, we can't. Well, unless Roms is clearing the whole squad, which I don't think he's going to do. Oh, interesting. Well, I don't think we're going to be able to handle all the chocobos anyway, but kind of funny that the black mage put herself to sleep before her spell could go off. All right, Ramza, get in there. Prove that you're a man. Cloak of Aid, interesting. The Cloak of Aid, interesting. Not like she has anything to offer at this point, but she can shoot an archer. All right, Izzy. Here you go, buddy. You've got this, I believe. Oh, my. 734, huh? All right, people putting Doom on themselves. Oh, Ramza has Doom on him as well. I just realized because of the trap. Oh, no. It's all gone wrong so early. All right, you got this, buddy. You can do it. Oh, dear. We're dealing no damage. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Yeah, great googly moogly. It's all gone to shit indeed. Roms is about to drop. And, all right, game over. All right, let's try that again. Let's try that again, shall we? Let's change our formation. So we actually have multiple ways of utilizing some reses. Why does Ramza have the Materia Blade Plus? To maximize his magic attacks, that he deals as much damage as possible with his Eido abilities.
Wherever I'm needed. All right.
All right, so I don't think we're actually going to need Moonlight here. So we can bring some monks for the extra res.
I cannot wait.
And then, while I'm here, I'll just learn some basic summon abilities with Cherish, just so she can do something, really. Cool. Not that we're using her in this fight anyway.
You can rely on me.
Try this.
It's time.
Or at least now we have multiple ways of rezzing. Oh, the one-shot Choco Meteor. Classic, classic. Never change. Never change. Can we even hit her from here with Kikuichi Manji? We cannot. Okay. Fair. keep forgetting that there's a doom trap there. Oh, no. Alright, well, hit him.
There! I must keep at it.
Alright. Upsy daisy. Okay, we experienced worse. Not sure what the exact range that they're targeting here is, but gotta go for a rousing melody, of course. Got some haste going on. It's a dead monk once again, understood. That's a dead chemist, okay. Alright, the chocobos might be a problem here, my friends. The chocobos might be a problem. Tox can get across to deal with the black mage, which is nice. However... Oh, God. Yeah. Understood. Understood. Then they even blocked me off from being able to move anywhere. How rude. Well, Beam gets back up, but, yeah, not much that we're doing here. He's gonna die repeatedly. Then they just wait for Ramza to die. They don't even bother using anything on him. Oh, the humanity. It'd be lovely if I could, like, get to them, but they're being smart and blocking the path. Oh, poor Beam. Quick, sing again! Maybe you'll be able to cast it this time. Cuthbert, sympathizing, just steps into the doom trap because why not? Oh boy, alright. Alright, we're gonna have to go back out to the world map here. And maybe not have a bunch of chocobos that just one-shot us. How about that? Alright. Let's try this again, shall we?
I will go.
We'll bring Zeke this time.
Ready and waiting. You
Still
can trust
Tox. And then...
At your command. No turning back.
Round 2. Okay. Honestly, I'll take the ninjas here. I would much rather the ninjas than the chocobos. Like, they can throw stuff at me, but it doesn't one-shot me. Aha! Become doomed. Alright. Now this I can deal with. I actually think I go for the heal here.
Where wind...
Because then Izzy and Tox can focus on dealing damage. Work on taking these guys out. Hey, may as well blow up a samurai while we're at it. Why not, right? Shame no catch. True, true. But I will take the ability to just live. She's going to move before I can do anything, which is slightly annoying. But... a Jane is arriving. Even if she decides to come and blow up Izzy, that's fine. Oh, no, she's going to go for Tox. Okay. Good, that should mean that she dies, I believe. Oh, wow, not at all. What the hell? Do they have, like, no faith? What the fuck? Oh, wow, the basic potion. Okay, what a play. Huh. Weird. Why did he deal so little damage there? Oh, wait. No, it wouldn't be the Yapamala. Yeah. Huh. Strange. Okay. Well, I mean, we're alive. I'll certainly take that. See it.
Fall. So much left.
There we go. That's the damage I'm talking about.
I must go strong.
All right. So we got a ninja down. We got a samurai down. Things are already moving in our favor. We can res Tox. That's fine. Izzy reses himself, so no big deal there. Haha! The shield parry. Very nice. Oh, you know what? While I'm at it, hold on. Let me mark what we're dealing with here. So, it would be... where's my marker? Here. Here. And then... to arrange the map properly here. So 1, 2, I think it would be, yeah, here and here. Those are where our items are. So we have to get Kelvin here to those particular item spots. So for now, we'll move him forward. We'll res Tox. We'll keep on keeping on. Speaking of resing Tox, can he blow up one of these ninjas? I think he can. Oh, yeah. Pop! Pop! See ya.
Why?
I'll do what I can.
It could have been Zodiac, yeah, that's possible. Tox, why is your reflexes not doing anything? Oh, because you have bracers, not... You don't have a goddamn stupid frickin' frackin' cloak on. Alright, well. It's alright. We're doing good work anyway. Alright, 2 samurai are gonna go. So we can actually probably drop a pretty big cast here. Yeah. Where are you gonna go now? Even if I just hit a ninja, I'm fine with that. I'm just gonna be right in the blast radius anyway. Let's go, baby! I've been here in a while, but my character died off. No, Tristan, you're good. You're good. Pretty sure, anyway. Alright. Now we're cooking with gas. We got a res Tox, but that's fine. I stepped on the goddamn Doom Trap again. I keep forgetting it's there. But we are going to cast Ultima on these fools. Deal some damage. Tox up. Our boy Tox is going to potentially Shockwave. Yeah!
My time is up.
Nice. Once the ninjas are gone, we're in the clear. Like, that's all we need to do. Nice, solid damage.
I'm here.
And ninjas are dealt with. Beautiful. Alright, this just became significantly easier. Now all we have to do is keep the team healed up, and we are pretty much in the clear. Tristan. Okay, yeah, you named your character Tristan. Oh god, I can't remember. Did we lose Tristan? Hold on, let me reference the Discord. We do have our list of lost characters, and now I'm suddenly concerned. My brain is telling me that we lost Tristan, but I can't remember if that's accurate or not. Let's see here. Should be a way for me to see where the thread is, if any. Here we go. Threads. There we go. Got it. Okay, we have not lost Tristan. Tristan is good. We're fine. It's been a little while since we lost anybody, which is very, very good. I'm very happy about that. But yeah, I definitely needed to double check and make sure I wasn't forgetting something horrible. Alright, Ramza, if you would so kindly move off of the point. Cool. Just one samurai left. Alright, things are going to start lighting up a little bit. Very good. We can go and res Tox once again. Beautiful. We can get a little bit of a heal on the lads here. And we can start grabbing items. Beautiful.
Pretty good haul.
The Grand Helm. An absolutely phenomenal item, if I do say so myself. I'm going to toss an item at Ramza, even though he's about to die. You bastard. Aha! Go to sleep. Alright. Well, I mean, I guess Ramza may as well just chill where he is, to be perfectly honest with you. Although, I could go here and do a little bit of healing. We'll be able to res him in a sec anyway. Alright, people becoming treasure chests, not crystals, which is not helpful, but whatever. Oh yes, Tristan is one of our ninjas. He's our dual-wield aim ninja, right. He's been absolutely kicking ass, buddy. It's been phenomenal. Yeah, I completely forgot that that's what he was doing. Pop, sir. Alright, if everyone could stop becoming treasure chests and start becoming crystals, that'd be lovely. Okay. Keep moving around here. Unfortunately, Buddy Boy is standing on one of the items that I need to get, so that's slightly annoying. Hello, darling. need to make room for yourself, by all means, please feel free to do so. We do, in fact, have a Jane, everybody. She's acquired her wig stuff to work on. So she's going to come hang out. So good to have you. It's going good. We definitely didn't get bodied at first by red and black chocobos on the second to last level of Midlight Steep. But we just, you know, we re-rolled and moved on with our lives, and now everything's fine. Alright, we do also need to find where the exits are. There could be one here, so I guess we may as well start there. And nothing, okay. Next option would be over here. So we'll go this way. Hey, there we go, another crystal, so now we can actually see a little bit. Very good. Okay. Well, Ramsey, you may as well pop a heal while you're here. Buddy Boy is going to wake up eventually, but in the interim, we can at least find the exit. Hey, there's the Hygienes. Working on a Python assignment and an English essay. Oh, there you go. Very nice. Very nice. It's kind of awkward because, again, Buddy Boy's in the way. What is he trying? What? Oh, was there a Trixie here? Don't step on my bag, Trixie. Come on now. If you need to clear space up there to put your tablet down, by all means. So, our man here... C10. Ah, which is the Maximilian shield. Alright, so I don't want to even ignore that. Or no, Maximilian armor, I would say. Yeah. So, alright, we're going to have to wait for him to move. Can I hit him with something very gentle to wake him up? I can, as a matter of fact. Very good, because we do need him to move. Wake up! Alright. Now he's up and about. Still hasn't had the chance to move, but I mean... we're working on it. I'll even hit him with an X potion just to make sure he doesn't accidentally die for some reason. Alright, you, sir. The next potential exit would be 1, 2, 3 here. Yes. Nothing. Okay. Wait, is that right? Oh, wait, no, hold on, I'm wrong. It would be 1, 2, 3 there. Okay. Move towards that. Up so badly. You got this, Trixie. Come on. You can do it. Up on one of the chairs. Choose which one you're going to so you don't scare us. She doesn't know where she wants to go. Okay, so for other exits, we would need to go around this way, which goes I may as well re-up our haste while we're over here. Getting ready for girls' night out, but I'm watching in between messing up my eyeshadow. Just wanted to send my love to you and JNF the RL update video. Well, thank you, Vale. And I hope that you have a lovely night out. Very much appreciate the well wishes. Very much needed. Come Toad. Alright, no exit there. So, it must be one of 3 spots down here. It's either here, or here, there. Okay. Moving out. Hey, there we go. There's the Maximilian armor. Very nice. May as well hit ourselves with the elixir for the max heal. Alright. So... check it. Hey, there's the exit. Very good. Okay, now all we need is the last important item, which would be the Venetian shield, which is on I-5. Which would be here. So we have to get our chemist all the way over here, and then we should be good to go. Okay. Yeah. Go grab the crystal. Make it harder to see, you bastard. He's just gonna be this guy, isn't he? Okay. Well, we can jump across it this way, so we can start circling around at least. And we may as well try to turn him into a toad while we're at it. How possible would you say a named character only run would be in this? Because that's what I plan on doing. Main characters you get from the story, not recruited as generic characters. Oh, I mean, the early game is going to be the hardest part. Because you won't have anyone other than Ramza for a little while. But as soon as you get, like, Agrius and Mustadio, you're cooking it. Like, the named characters are the best characters in the game, bar none. Completely debilitating this guy. He's almost there, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, there we go. Very good.
Kill this.
The Venetian shield. Cool. Now we just off this guy, and we get the hell out of here. Really need to be able to summon the father of all dragons to be able to nuke this frog, let me tell you. We have a Dragoon drop on it for good measure. Done. Tom, glad to see you out and about again. Yes, hello, Coco. Good to see you, my friend. We were just talking about you in last night's stream, actually. Hope you're doing well. Yes, Kelvin is so faithful and so brave. I know. Alright, so those were all the important items that we needed to get. And now we're at end. That which has no purpose for its continuation can have no meaning beyond its end. This is where things are going to get very interesting, folks. Otherwise known as Terminus, this could be potentially one of the more vexing maps in the game if you want to get the ultimate reward, which we are going to be aiming for right here, right now. Really? I'll go catch up. Yeah, it was an IRL update stream. It wasn't a particularly happy stream. And the context was me talking about how I owe you a video for Gales and Nieli that I haven't had the chance to do because everything's been hitting the fan the last couple of months. But it is still one of my priorities as soon as I can get proper channel things rolling again. So just for context for you. All right, so here for Terminus. This one gets interesting. There are some items to find here. In particular, a Chaos Blade and a Chirijiridin. So the best Night Sword, the best Katana in the game. And those are going to be located all the way up here on this extremely high platform, which we obviously cannot get to just yet. But our main goal here is to bring some summoners and keep them alive.
Onward.
How are we going to be doing that, you might ask? Well, Cherish has Mana Shield, which should do it for her. Izzy has a Hope and a Prayer, and that's about it. We could potentially get him like Magic Defense Boost, which honestly might not be a terrible idea. It might be what keeps him alive. But the goal here, much like when we were learning Ultima on Ramza, is we need our summoners to get hit by a particular ability by the boss on this map, and then they will learn it. And this is technically the only place. There's one other way to get the ability, but this fight is the main way to get this ability. So we want to get it on these guys if at all possible. Beyond that, we are going to want to make sure that we can keep the team alive, and if possible, we're going to want to make sure that we can get the items as well, although we might do a second run at this to get the items. So we'll bring Kelvin just for the res capabilities. Don't know that we'll actually be using him to get items, but we shall see. And then we'll bring... there's Tristan, by the way. We'll bring Tox along, but we're going to make sure that he actually has a cloak, so he can make the most of his ability to use reflexes. All right. This is going to be interesting. Anyway, to inflict Atheist? Technically, yes. Technically, yes. So, if we're going to do that, then we're going to need to change up Ramza a little bit so that he has the ability to res as well. So, we're going to change him to Samurai.
This will do.
He's still going to get the Lordly Robe for the magic attack. He is still going to get the Genji Gloves for the magic attack. He will then probably get items.
A mighty sword arm anchored by holy purpose.
Maybe martial
A zealous
arts.
warrior.
Probably martial arts. Atheist does not let you learn it. You must take damage. Oh, I never knew. I know Mana Shield works because you technically take the damage. In which case, we're going to change back here. We'll probably bring the Excalibur just for the haste, honestly. Yeah, we need the haste more than the magic damage. And then we'll actually put Ramza here. Okay, this should work. Magic defense up and shell. Oh, we could put the Lordly Robe on him. That's true, and that would give auto shell. Yeah. Because really, Ramza's magic attack is not the biggest thing to worry about here. So instead of that, we can just give him the Maximilian for the health. That should work. And hey, Alden with the member reminder. Hell yeah, been a member for a month. Missed yesterday's stream. Well, welcome, sir. Welcome. Also, I think I saw Coco said something. Let me double check. Brother wants you to prioritize your well-being. Gales and Nail will still be here when you feel better. Well, I know, and I appreciate that, but I love the game, and I want to make sure more people are aware of how good it is. It's just, you know, things have been rough. So, but no, I do very much appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. I think this is going to be good. Let's ship it.
At the ready.
Because you thought we were done with all the Zodiac Braves? No. There is one more. And it's this fancy-looking magical fella.
What's this? The shadows glisten. An umbrage falls upon my meditation.
You ever seen a more classic-looking wizard, Jane? This is the last of the Zodiac Graves right here.
A mighty
He has the
sword
13
arm
Zodiac
anchored by
stuff.
holy
You can
purpose.
only find it by getting to
A
the end of this
zealous
crazy
warrior.
dungeon. Alden, $2. Mana Shield is so overpowered in this last fight. It is very nice, yes. Especially if you're trying to get the spell. And Axel with the member, 1 month. Much love your way. Thank you, thank you. That's extremely kind of you, my friend. Very much appreciated. Any plans to get into the modded content for TIC? Oh, for sure. Absolutely. Oh, yeah, let me get rid of this bot as well. Bye-bye. Yeah, no, we will absolutely be doing any modded content for sure, especially like classes and things. I want to cover that extensively. It's really cool that we finally have a more community-friendly platform for mods in this.
The air is charged. Stones. So that is the way of it. You seek my aura sight.
So if you might remember from the very beginning of the game, the magic city of Garland was said to be founded by the Archmage Elidibus. And apparently we have now found him at the bottom of the Midlight's Deep, wielding aura sight. Very interesting.
Then with the sum of my might be received the price of intrusion to learn.
And he goes from Mr. Mage to jacked Rambo Man.
Surrender unto me your aura sight, and you may keep your feeble wick of life. Refuse me, and your flame shall be snuffed out, to die in writhing pain and quivering fear.
Alright, defeat Serpentarius. And he's got a whole bunch of lads with him as well.
I must concentrate.
Thus begins the Biotoad Fest. Yes, indeed.
A fine
You'll notice as well, we have a friend. Look at this little lad. It's Linkos. Otherwise known as Biblos. He's a friend. He's got counter and he's got Spellcraft. What does Spellcraft do? Well, let's look. It gives him Energize, ancient magic that sacrifices the caster's HP to restore HP to a distant unit. Parasite, ancient magic that inflicts various status ailments on a distant unit. Poison, blindness, silence, toad, stone, sleep, confusion, and oil. Revengeance, Metal Gear Solid, ancient magic that attacks a distant unit, dealing damage based on the caster's HP loss. And Mana Burn, ancient magic that attacks a distant unit, dealing damage based on the target's current MP. Very nice stuff. He does also come with Poach, Counter, and Ignore Elevation in 8, as well as Cannot Enter Water, which is fun. You might then ask, why does he also have Counter equipped if he has it innately? Great question. Hell if I know. Do your video on this guy win? I mean, I should, honestly. That's really a fair question. But yeah, we have a little extra buddy along with the ride. Then there's a bunch of enemy Reavers that are going to cause quite a few problems. What are we going to do about that? Well, first things first, we're going to cast Kiamori so we can get Protect and Shell on everybody. Or nearly everybody, anyway. We don't need to worry about finding an exit here, we just need to win. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's not the one. Interesting. It's not the big cast, which is actually kind of annoying, I can't lie. Huh. Alright, well. Yeah, we don't need to worry about finding an exit. There are items to be found up on the lad's platform, and we can do that after this fight as well, because we can come back here. But yeah, basically all we're worried about right now is getting him to cast a particular ability on our summoners so we can learn it. And surviving.
What's next?
Background volume is a bit loud compared to my speaking volume. Ah, well, I can fix that. Give me 1 moment. Alright. Turn it down a little bit. Let me know if that's good, too much, etc. Also looking forward to it. The motto's doing some crazy stuff. Yeah, I've had my eye on it. I haven't had the chance to look for the last couple of weeks because of IRL stuff. But it definitely seems pretty interesting, all things considered. Alright, well... guess we may as well cast haste on ourselves while we have the chance. Get Roms in there and start throwing Muramasas around, try and keep the enemy distracted.
Try this.
Hey, good damage, Ramza. That's what we like to see. And hey, if we get them to focus fire him, that's fine. We can always res him later. Alright, well, gross. Fortunately, they're not doing much damage to him because of the protecting shell, so I will absolutely take that.
Wisdom divine!
Alright, so we're not going to get our haste cast, but she did eat that entire cast, which is good. It gives the rest of the party time to buff up and get into position, clear some enemies, all that fun stuff. Nice. Huge evades here, team. We love to see it. Going for Midgard Summer again. Interesting. Very annoying. Close. Yeah, the boss has a few different unique summons that only he can use, and one of them is literally Midgard Summer. It is very interesting. There's a lot of interesting questions about him, and I do need to dive into his lore more. I never really have in the past. Why does Izzy deal so poor damage, or such poor damage to these guys? It's very strange. Huh. Curious. Well, might as well try to slow him. Get our mana back so that we can keep tanking the boss. Very good. When I fought him, he only had Zodiac available, or at the very least it was all he used, along with Poison Toad. Yeah, you would think, right? But he does actually have other options, which is very interesting. I almost got all the Reavers dead, which is huge. Still only going for Midgard Summer. Weird. Alright, well, I mean...
Make this.
Silence there is slightly annoying, but really not the end of the world at all. We just need Homeboy to actually cast the damn ability on at least one of our summoners. Oh, that hits himself as well. Weird. I never knew that it did that, actually. Huh. That's very curious indeed. I didn't think that that's how that worked. Because it's technically a summon, and summons usually don't hit your allies, so... Alright, I'll take the sleep there, that's good. Try and get our summoners clustered up so we can actually get them to cast on us. Oh, there's Zodiac. Okay. So... we need to try... We're not going to be able to run Tox into our summoners, unfortunately. Although we'll be able to move at least one of them towards him as well. So maybe... I wonder if... I gave our boy here a little bit of tailwind. If that would keep him moving fast enough to get in the way. Not quite. We're actually not going to be able to get in range at all. That's very annoying. Alright. Well, this is going to get interesting then. Ow. Okay, that's actually annoying, because he just killed our 2 rezzers. Yeah, that's exceedingly annoying, actually. Alright, we have to kill everything here as quickly as we possibly can. Yeah, I know only one character can learn at a time. I'm just trying to maximize the number of characters that could be targeted in one go here. And now I just have to try and kill him as fast as possible because we're potentially going to lose 2 different characters here. Okay, there's the Zodiac cast. That's good. Now, do we even live? Oh my god. No, we do not. Okay. Holy mana burn, Batman. Alright. Well, this is very interesting, isn't it? So we're gonna... Why is he so focused on hitting Road Midgard Center? I don't know. Weird. Well, we're in a little bit of a pickle here, because Roms is just going to crystallize. Alright, she has a gun. We can clear him. Izzy's up. Still silenced, actually, which is extremely annoying. I forgot that getting the res doesn't clear silence. That is so obnoxious. Well. All right. Let us retry, shall we? I think we have the right formation here. We need him to actually cast on the characters that we need to cast him on, or that we need him to cast on. Why always Midgard Summer? I don't know what resistance you would have, because I don't think there's any elemental resistance for Zodiac. May as well just have her chill there, honestly. Alright, Ramza, draw aggro, buddy. Thing is, I really don't think we even need the Rend MA. I think we can kill him without too much issue. It's just a matter of getting him to actually cast Zodiac on somebody. Okay, well, the stone is annoying, but at least we can fix it with Kelvin. Good thing is, this does give us plenty of opportunity to just clear all the Reavers. They do have to survive the summon, yes. But that's the whole point of having Mana Shield and Izzy having Shell, is to make it so they can live. That's the whole hope. So, like, if he would just cast on the MP Shield character, we'd be fine. The issue is he's not doing that. Oh. Okay, he went for Poisonous Frog. Fair enough. Get out of here. I mean, we'll get him to do it eventually. Maybe that's why he's avoiding casting it on her. Maybe? I mean, if so, that's definitely... Oh, they turned Kelvin to stone. Okay, well, we're going to have to be able to use Purification on him with Tox, which we can do. That is fine. Get a Golem cast while we're at it here, just for the sake of precautions. Thank you, buddy. That should encourage at least some of these guys to go for some melee attacks. Not that we really need to at this point anyway, which is good. Alright, just gotta hit the man here with a Maiden's Kiss, or I guess a Remedy. He doesn't have oh, I guess we probably don't have any Maiden's Kiss in the inventory, but that's fine. That's what remedies are for, baby. In my experience, Elidibus will not cast Zodiac on a unit if Midgar Summer is enough to kill him or her. You need to keep your high HP Ramza close to the summoners. Interesting. Okay. Well, that definitely does make a difference then. Very interesting. Alright, he's going for Poisonous Frog. Okay. Well, what we have Remedy for. May as well start dealing damage to him while we can. We're gonna have to kill him eventually. And Kiyomori should help with that then, because it'll reduce the overall amount of damage that it's dealing. My Agrius would not survive without Mana Shield. She had 455 health and some did like 750 damage. Probably Zodiac. Seems like a very high level of annoyance for the not so great reward of Zodiac. I mean, it's fine. It's a fine reward, but it's more like to get full completion, you need to get it regardless, so may as well do it now. Oh, now you're going to go for Zodiac there. Okay. Interesting. I think I should be able to move at least one of them into range. Yeah, I think that might work. It's not the cast
Right.
thing, just to be safe. Deal some damage here. Good.
O keeper of precepts, power absolute, assert creation's truth. Zodiac, upon true wisdom gaze.
Upon true wisdom gaze. I like the way he pronounces all the S's, he really drags them out in certain areas. Very cool.
Is this the end?
Okay, so even with Shell, Izzy is still dying. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, he's got too much faith, is the issue. So we might actually need to be able to rend magic attack. Because he won't target Cherish with it. Huh. Unless maybe we gave her the Lordly Robe, but... Yeah, I mean, at this point we are SOL, unfortunately. Okay, he'll only cast Midgar Summer on her. How annoying is that, man? How annoying is that? Alright. Well, we have to get this, so let's change our formation. Okay. So...
Understood.
His Cherish actually has Mana Shield. We give her the Lordly Robe. And... I guess the Thieves' Cap. Still doesn't seem like it's going to deal enough damage, though. Maybe... Can I get her magic defense up? Where is it? So... with all of this... that might actually be enough for her. So... now that we have Mana Shield on her, she has Shell, she has Magic Defense Boost. That might be enough on its own. Then...
Hey,
we can bring Kelvin. Kelvin has guns. He can learn. Rend magic. To go with his guns. Okay. We're not going to be able to keep Izzy alive, so we're not even going to worry about him. Remember to say that after the boss fight, summoners with it may spawn in random battles? They can, yeah. But I'm really only worried about getting it on one character. That's realistically all we actually need.
I cannot wait.
Tox. Ramza can have the Maximilian. And the Excalibur. Okay. Yeah, Tox will have the ribbon. That's good. Put the beret on Kelvin just to be safe.
Ready and waiting.
Zeke. Get the Genji armor. And the Genji helm. Just to make sure he's as yoked as possible. And... Poison Toad, Vampire, Undead. Alright. Yeah, we'll have to do it. Okay. This should put us in a better spot, I think. Rom's a summoner for the HP. I mean, I technically could. So I can grab Mana Shield as well. I mean... I guess we can. And then he can still have Iaido for all that damage. So, yeah, sure. But he still doesn't really have great HP. Kind of the issue, right? Though he could cast Shell on himself, so like maybe. And maybe if we gave him magic defense boost as well. Could work. Sure. Give it a shot, right?
Forward.
Survivability more important than damage? Absolutely. Very true. Alright, well. Going for Poisonous Frog right off the bat. Only slightly annoying. Alright. Go stand down there, buddies. Yeah, Tactician is what's making it feel or hit so hard, absolutely. Alright, they're just trying to blow up our boy Zeke here. Okay. Come on, do it. He's really just gonna Poison Frog her. This motherfucker is so goddamn annoying. Just cast the spell, you bitch. Such an asshole. Just cast the big spell. For fuck's sake. Free us from this nightmare. here. He's just literally going to cast nothing but Poisonous Frog because the game wants me to suffer. I love it. Alright, free me from this mortal coil so that I can put a ribbon on the summoner so that he actually casts the fucking spell that I need him to cast. Or at least is more likely to do so. Thank you. Okay. Change our formation again. Yeah, I'm not really worried about Ramza having it, honestly. It's not making that big of a difference
We
at
shall
all.
not lose.
Alright. We now have a Yapamala.
I shan't disappoint you.
Don't. I want you to learn an ability, not change the job. Come on.
I shall do my utmost.
Okay. Have that. And once again, have Kelvin set up with Rend. Good.
I was born for this.
Have Tox. Have a Featherweave cloak. And then for maximum revivability, we will also have
Ready to
Rhea.
fight.
Okay. Better. Hopefully that's enough.
It's time.
Sir, it literally won't work on her. Come on, use anything else, please. For the love of all that is holy, use the fucking spell. Actually, can I? No, unfortunately. We can't get a shot on him yet, but we'll work on it. We're being toted.
Come on.
Bro will literally do anything other than casting the one spell that we needed to cast. It's incredible. Absolutely phenomenal. Oh! Didn't realize they'd put zombie on him. Fuck. Ah! God damn you all. Bro would literally rather not cast anything. I am just in awe. Alright, there's the Zodiac cast. Of course he won't cast it on our summoner. No, 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 no. Why would he do something so foolish yet so brave? Why, oh why, would he ever do something like that? I certainly could not even hope to answer. Okay.
Damn it all.
Mana Shield didn't work. I thought I remembered Mana Shield working in the past. Mana Shield works, but chances not 100%. Wait, what? There's a 10% chance your character won't learn it regardless. I have literally never seen that before. In almost 30 years of playing this game, I have never known that there was a 10% chance you just wouldn't learn the skill because fuck you, that's why. Yeah, Mana Shield always works if you have the MP. Yeah, that's what I thought. I never knew that. That's insane. What the hell?
Is this...
There we go. That's nuts, dude. I had no idea that was a thing. What? Yeah, that is nuts. I've never experienced that before in my life. And I've done this fight a lot. Bizarre. Alright, well now we need to survive the fight, but... now I know at least. Wait, oh, because he's a zombie. game. All right. Well, now I know. Now I know. Wow. I cannot believe I just learned something new about this game. That is insane. That is absolutely wild. Alright, well, we know that we have to move as part of a group now because he will refuse to not cast stupid nonsense. But that helps significantly. Haste just in case. He has a 90% chance of being learned and only one person can learn the spell per casting. Yeah, wow. I had no clue. Alright, we roll. How nice of them to all line up in a row for us like this. Of course, they got ROMs with the Toad. Very annoying. Yes, Jin. You're laughing at my pain. What's that phrase? Oh, just that phrase. Of course, they got ROMs with the Toad. Want to know how I learned that 10% thing the same way you did? I just can't believe I never encountered that before. That's so insane. Ramza. Cool. Keep Calvin out of the way until we're able to start rending MP, or MA, I should say. Shockwave again. Bonk. Shockwave again. Bonk. Yes, Purification does heal Toad. It does indeed. There's just multiple different ways that we have to cure Toad at this point.
My turn.
There are a couple of them. Speed Surge going, very nice. May as well go for the Chakra while we're here, honestly. Actually, can I get a cheeky shot? Probably not, just because there's Reavers in the way. Unless we can weave it. Nope, not quite enough range. Okay. One more turn, we should be able to start rending MA. For now, if we just keep everybody alive, we're in good shape. Keep MP up. Okay, there it is.
Now is the time.
Very good. Now we want to move as many people out of range as possible, which we should absolutely be able to do. Damage. Again, weaving these shots has proven to be quite the problem. Alright, I just have to go for the remedy on Byblos for now, but eventually Kelvin will have his chance. We just need all of the Reavers and the terrain to be out of our goddamn way. Well, when in doubt, go for an Aura Blast, right? Pop. Get a Shockwave here. Not quite. Alright, better just move out of the way then. Oh, he... Thought he was targeting the space, not the unit. Hello. Can you let me look at the guy? Thank you. Alright, he's targeting Tox. So in that case... just go there. Very easy, very peasy. And then do it this way. There we go. Okay. Cool. We can work with this. This is a thing we can do. We have multiple ways to res our characters. We now have Zodiac. Good. Unless they successfully towed everybody, which will make me very annoyed. Okay, put them to sleep. That's good. Oh, now he's just gonna chain spam Zodiac, because of course he is. Why wouldn't he? You gotta love it, man. Amazing. Purify our chemist, please, so he can do his job. The game is actively trying to be as annoying as possible right now. Come on, then. Hit yourself with Zodiac, you big bastard. I'll slow you, too, while I'm at it. Okay. No arithmetician cheese? Nope, because no one requested an arithmetician for the run. Hoppy pop. There we go. No, don't wake it up, you dumbass. Alright, I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Shoot this guy. Boom. Okay. Res Ramza. Boom. Alright. Now we're cooking with gas. Big Murasame, not Masamune. So he's casting on specifically Rhea. Alright. Good to know. So we're going to go over here and punch the crap out of this guy. Thank you very much. Good night. Walk up here, and we're gonna chakra, and we're gonna be a-okay with our bad selves. Then we're gonna go for the big rend of magic on homeboy here. Of course he dodged, but all right, it's fine. Okay. Oh. As long as you're not like getting hurt or anything. Let's go for a Tailwind, actually, on Kelvin, so he can keep rending magic attack and actually go get the items. Now that we've actually got the damn spell, we're good. Like, that's all we needed to do here. We just need to grab our last couple items, kill the boss, and we are donezo. So, we are in the clear now, finally! I want to come in for Twilight to get Arithmetics as her secondary ability to set all magic classes in the master. Oh, fair enough, fair enough. Well, we never quite got there on her, unfortunately. But it was a valiant effort nonetheless. Okay, now he's going to chain cast this absolute unit of a man. Listen here, buddy. Of course, I can't hit him. We can always come back here and get the items. We do not need to get them on this particular version of the game. Join late. How long have you been at it learning this spell? About an hour, I would say. True, I assume she survived. Oh, what, Twilight? Yeah. Yep, she is functional. Punch in your stupid bandana head. Because at the end of the day, this guy's just a Lucavi, like, and not even a particularly dangerous one. So we can just murderize him now that we've got everything else we need from him. Hey, and there's the magic attack drop. Beautiful. Doesn't quite save Tox's life, but you know. Don't think you're going to start getting away with this now, buddy. Damn you, Byblos, I like to be able to see the map. Safe, unfortunately. We'll get there eventually, though. The mana burn. Rez is going here. And even though we rented his MP, or his magic attack, or rent his magic attack, I suppose I should say, still not quite preventing him from nuking us, which is annoying. Oh, thank you for the energize, buddy. Very kind of you. Alright. So, Tox will be able to take a turn. That's good. Did she sneeze? Alright. Casting on Midgar Summer over there is good. All we have to do is just res the team, and we're in good shape. Alright, team's looking pretty decent now. Just keep running around hasting everybody with Cherish here. Hey, we got him. Beautiful.
Fate's hand dons the glove of irony to fall in darkness, denied the dark's embrace.
Enough Muramasa will kill anything, chat. Hey, Zahamari. Life's going well. We didn't get the items, but we can come back to the map, which is what we'll do here. I just wanted to secure Zodiac, and now we can come back in and get him.
Of late.
Might I sit out?
Beautiful. And hey, we got the boy, Byblos. Welcome. And the $10 from Tiger Eye. Now for the cleanup. Nearly, sir. Nearly. And hey, complete all levels of Midlight's Deep. There you go. Very good. Cool. Let's go back in, get the last couple of items. And then we can do a little bit of equipping and then do a victory lap of Orbon Monastery. Pretty much all the same rules apply here, so nothing too crazy that we got to worry about. Just depends on what the enemy formation is going to be. We'll bring Rhea. We will bring Cherish. Cherish will have different gear now, though. Thank you as well for the $10, Tiger Eye. Very much appreciated, sir. Not quite enough to learn Swift Spell, but that's fine. And you know what? Let's bring Tristan along, because he hasn't had the chance to shine tonight. And we'll give him the normal Ninja Blades. Oh, he does have reflexes, so let's make sure that he has a Feather Leaf Cloak. Very good. Very good. Could give him Ninja Gear. It would make him extremely squishy, though. Don't think we'll do that. What a Chad helps out ahead of battle, joins you, says nothing, and leaves. Hell yeah.
Understood.
Alright, so we'll have some res ability, we'll have some ability to grant buffs, do some damage. This should be good.
No turning back.
No turning back. Alright, what are we facing here? Oh my god. Welcome to Piggy Town, everybody. We got pigs for days. Pigs and some black mages. Okay, interesting. Huh. I was not expecting to enter the bacon farm. Curious. Very curious. With some fairly basic black mages as well. Well, fortunately for us, we do have Poach on Kelvin, so we might actually be able to get some extra juicy bacon out of all this, which I will gladly accept. Just gotta clear the black mages and we'll be good to go. Poached pork on the menu. Oh, hell yeah. Light with the 20. Get pigged, idiot. And hey, so long as we don't get blown up by the black mages, we should actually be able to get some pigs here. Very nice. Very, very nice. No cheeky shot yet, but that's fine. What is that mage casting on? He's casting Meteor! Holy! Alright, well, let's get the hell out of the way. Yikes. Thank you for the 20, Light. That is extremely generous of you, sir. Didn't inspect the field first. Midlight's Deep does not show you what enemies you're going to be facing before you come in. Look at all that cholesterol. Yeah, seriously. There's pigs and swine, notably. So we could actually get some okay stuff here. Here they come. Here they come, the march of the pigs. I think I had a Baconator from Wendy's for lunch yesterday. It was a foretelling of things to arrive. Here come the pigs, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here come the pigs. Man's still casting Meteor. Fortunately, they targeted the one character that has MP shield, so bully for us. Oh, here they come. Oh boy, Tristan, you better look out, buddy. The pigs are coming for you. Ha! He's gloating like it's an achievement not getting hit by a tackle from a pig. These ain't no wild boars from the American Midwest, sir. There's nothing to brag about. Hope you understand. Well, it's been a little while since you were able to hit the field, but, like, come on now. Alright, now, meanwhile, Kelvin, about to start poaching everything. You hear that? That was a poached pig you heard right there. That squeal's rough, yeah. In a good way. I can't quite hit any of them. We can get a pig with the Aura Blast, though. Or swine, specifically. Unless it dodges. Nope, no dodge for it. The pigs are just going to form a blockade to keep us from actually getting to the mages, which is really funnier than it is annoying, to be perfectly honest. My man with these meteor casts is an absolute lunatic, and I gotta respect it. Holy. Tristan getting absolutely mobbed by pigs. Insane. Alright, you, sir, cannot be allowed to continue this ridiculous action. Oh, yeah. Be gone, indeed. Well done, Tristan.
Come on.
And round two.
You're finished.
Nice.
And
Alright, now it's nothing but pigs. We can poach and gather items to our heart's content. We're not going to do that. Hey! Baconator34 is now following on Twitch. How appropriate. This is a planned follow right there. But I appreciate it nonetheless. Thank you, my friend. May the Baconators flow and your arteries not. If he crystallizes, you can teach someone Meteor. That's true. That's true. We shall see if we're given the opportunity. Oh no, Toot! The pig farted on us and Tristan fell asleep. Very unfortunate. What a way to nearly end this series of streams. Having our awesome ninja farted on by a pig so he passes out. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Alright, there we go again. More people being farted on. More poaching, very good. I don't know if that pig really wanted to charge Tristan there, but I mean... we don't need to poach all of them. Oh yeah, the purification probably does cure sleep, actually. That's a fair point. Oh well. We're alive, nonetheless. Pig in French accent. I fart in your general direction. Pretty much how this is going. Cool. Alright, we poached a few bonus pigs, and now we can go and grab some items, and we are done here. Considering how brutal the previous version of this fight was, this is quite the turnaround that we're experiencing here. Beautiful. Big haste, big haste. Keep Calvin moving here. Actually, can I also slow the pig? I can mobilize the pig. I cannot feed the pig, unfortunately. If it was a certain type of pig, I could have the pig feed itself to me, but not the type of pigs that we're dealing with, and they're not an allied pig anyway, so...
Worth a few gil,
Right, there's
this.
an elixir. Worth a few gil this. I'm pretty sure elixirs are literally worth 1 gil, so Kelvin is just straight up lying to us at this point. Well done, buddy. I know you're a coward, but you don't have to be a liar alongside it. Hey, there's the Chirijiridin. Very nice. Now Ramza can actually use one of the best samurai
Let's
abilities in the
proceed with
game.
caution.
Infamous Uber is now following. Welcome, welcome. Pleasure to have you. Not a single crystal is forming. You gotta love it. We could always res the pig. That is true, actually. That's a fair point. Just to poach it later. Headcanon that Moogles evolved into these things. You know, there's worse headcanons, actually. Let's say head theories, which is like literally the same thing, but just doesn't sound right. Hey, there's the Chaos Blade. Best Knight Sword in the game. Magnificent. Poach that pig. Beautiful. Hey, it was a shiny pig carcass as well. Very good. Alright, now we just finished this one off and we're done here. What's our chemist named? He is Kelvin. How could I forget? How the ninjas can throw Chirijiridin? Yeah, they can throw Chaos Blades as well. Pop. Beautiful. Alright. Am I dual streaming? I am. If it isn't the Tactics Legend himself, hello, sir. A pleasure to see you live. Welcome, Baconator34.
Of late.
You seem to maybe not have
That's why I sit
realized
out
how
late.
appropriate your name would be at this moment of following. And we are, in fact, dual streaming, yes. Alright. So now...
Very well.
Oh yeah, Ramza didn't have armor that whole time. Whoops. So we can see here the Chaos Blade. A whopping 40 weapon power. Notably, the Excalibur only has 21. This Holy Knight Sword is said to have been a gift from the gods themselves and possesses mystical powers. While equipped, grants regen. When used to perform a standard attack, has a chance of inflicting stone. Pretty good. You know, it's pretty alright, all things considered. Of course, Ramza is not here to deal physical damage. He is here to deal magical damage. However, we could certainly put this on other characters for the maximum damage boost. Ramza will be using the Lordly Robe, so we can have as much magical attack on him as possible. And his build is pretty much complete at this point. We could get things like Move +3 or Teleport or whatever, but functionally, he's about as set up as he can be, which is pretty cool. From there, we do, of course, have Kelvin, and he's pretty much as set up as he's going to be, honestly. The Blaster is the best magic gun in the game, so he's pretty much good to go, all things considered. God, excuse me. Oh, goodness. And I guess we'll just get the rest of the characters set up when we go into Orbon Monastery here. Cool. So, Tristan's been a ninja all this time with aim. I think that's going to change for this final run. I think it's time for Tristan to become a knight. Specifically, so that he can dual-wield these insane knight swords. So, the Venetian shield is very good. Shield that has been ostentatiously colored using special dyes and pigments, resistant to certain elemental magics, has fire, ice, and lightning, has 50% physical dodge or block, and 25% magical. However, that is not what he is here to use. He is here to wield one of our Excaliburs, as well as the Chaos Blade. So Tristan is going to be an absolute nightmare. He's going to have aim. He's going to have the biggest, heaviest armor in the game. He's going to have bracers. It's going to be a very fun time. I'll also bring parry so that he can block sometimes with those dual knight swords. My man is basically just a Dark Souls high-level strength character, and it is awesome. Stone Shooter is still a weird weapon. It is, absolutely. And also, you're correct. We can hit up the Poacher's Den.
Want me to craft anything?
So we can grab the hairband, as well as some chantages. Very good. And some maiden
This is what this is.
Why not, really? Really, we may as well grab all this.
This is what. This is what.
Just because.
This is. Need some any.
Okay. So we'll definitely be rocking Tristan as a knight with the dual knight swords. He was our axe wielder, and then he was using flails. But now, just for the fun of it, we're going to have him dual wield knight swords because it's going to be a good time. Hi, Titanium. Recently picked up Final Fantasy Tactics. Been watching your vids, which have been super helpful. Many thanks. Well, I'm very happy to hear it, Uber. I'm glad that you've been enjoying them. They've been handy for you, and that you've been enjoying the game. Let Tristan solo her. We could, actually. If we wanted to be safe about it, we could give him a chantage as well, just to make him immortal, but it would bring his damage down a little bit. I mean, we want to hit as hard as we can, right? Tristan could probably solo Melania, honestly. As far as who else we're going to bring here, I mean, we have tons of different options at this point. I think we'll bring Cherish.
What do you need?
Just so we can cast Zodiac, honestly. Let me sort as well here. We'll bring the Luminous Robe. And that should honestly be fine. And then, who will our fifth be? Let's see. We'll figure it out when we go in. Actually, I should probably save before I do this, huh? Not that it really matters, but we can flee. All right. It really doesn't matter who we bring at this point. Like, we're gonna crush. We other than the fight with Barrack, and then Ultima being a little bit peachy just with how much health she had. We were able to handle things without really any major issues. So this is just a kind of for fun run. Might even swap out characters as we go. But for now,
and willing.
We'll pack Kelvin. We will pack. Where's Tristan? Tristan. We'll bring Cherish. And I feel like Tox deserves to come along for the ride. And then, yeah, maybe we'll swap around characters each map just for funsies.
No turning back.
Or maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just rock with whatever it is I feel like. Then, of course, we don't need to see the dialogue. We've seen all this before. Alright. Yeah, Tristan, just get in there and prep, buddy. Night Rend Weapon, Rip Chaos Blade. I mean, it could happen. That is absolutely a possibility, and I won't pretend that it's not. Let's see. I mean, you know what? Fuck it. How quickly do we break the Masamune? Let's find out. Is it instantly?
I'm depending on you.
The answer is no. Cool. Well, everyone's hasted and has regen now. Always a good time. Benefit of dual wield on a monk, twice the number of punches, which means twice the number of damage. Which, as long as he doesn't miss either of the attacks, you'll see here in practice. Okay, well, on the other hand, it gives you the opportunity to potentially miss an attack and still deal a shit ton of damage, so... You lost your needle. Well, that's not good. Hold on, everyone. Operation Find Jane's Sewing Needle is afoot. There you go. Operation Find Jane's Missing Sewing Needle is complete. Good job, everyone. Everyone will be getting Congressional Medals of Honor for that. You can all go home. Can you have chocolate? Of course. Wow, literally no one needs the haste. That's insane. Alright, moving on.
No turning back.
Double your unga, double your bunga. Hell yeah. Technically, Jane did find the needle with her foot, but we saw it with our eyes first, and then she tried to grab it with her foot, and then realized that was a silly idea and decided to grab it with her hand instead. But she did technically find it with her foot first. The needle has been located. Repeat, the needle has been located. Alright. Now, Tristan. How much are you going to brutalize this monk? As long as you hit, you're going to brutalize him pretty hard.
What was that?
That'll do. That'll do. Well done, Tristan. You're an honor to your country. Mission complete, soldiers. Well done. I feel like we have like an end of a Call of Duty multiplayer mission dialogue going on here. And now, the fun thing about Geomancy, it's guaranteed to hit, so we can just finish this guy off easily. Beautiful.
Is this the end?
It's just me with Tristan doing more damage as a ninja. That was a charging black mage, so very different scenario. If we were to hit a charging black mage with that Chaos Blade, it would have been 999 damage, guaranteed. Like, no question. But yes, you are correct. In that particular scenario, he did deal more damage, but, you know, context is key and all that. Alright, time to cut down another night. Yippee!
Felt good.
Woohoo!
So here it ends. Ready
It's
for
so
anything?
satisfying, just dueling night
I must
swords.
concentrate.
Is it strictly the best thing in the game? No, but God, is it not fun. And here's Shirajiridan. Invokes Raging Inferno, the spirit of the Shirajiridan, which manifests as a band of blue flame that attacks surrounding foes. It is good damage. However, we're not going to burn it here. We're going to use Kikuichi Manji.
Now!
Nice.
You can count
The
on me.
dodge. I love Cherish drawing all the aggro because she's a squishy mage, but she has mana shield, and the AI refuses to acknowledge that. Makes things so funny. They're just desperately wailing on her as she just laughs at them. What's the best tank in the game? Or in the game? A summoner with MP shield, as it turns out. Alright, now we can pop Shirajiridan. And if it breaks, so be it. We're not going to save anyway.
I have you now!
Woohoo! Love that animation. And it immediately broke. Of course. Oh well, that's fine. We continue on. It was satisfying, if nothing else. Such is the samurai way.
I will.
Move MP restores a plus? Oh, for sure. Definitely. Yeah, anything with Mana Shield and move MP up is insane. We can always catch more. That's absolutely correct. Not in here, though. Not a ninja to be found. Well, actually, no. There are technically ninjas to be found, but I don't think they can ever be high enough level. She has Mana Font. She does not have a Chantage, although she definitely could. We certainly have enough of them at this point. Okay. Let's see. We'll bring
My
Maria
mind is
this
set.
time. Zeke.
Never a doubt.
Grab Beam.
You can rely on me.
And... Griever hasn't been out in a hot minute. Let's give him some invisibility. Let him come along for the ride.
To battle.
Not true, you could let a ninja level up. Okay, technically, yes. If we wanted to go to that insane of a level of grind, we could let a ninja in the not the Lawfrey fight,
Whatever.
the Cletian fight, level enough off of us that he would start throwing Chaos Blades, but that would be insane. It would be really funny, though, I'm not gonna lie. Well, I mean, we're just gonna get some free double punch. Didn't know we had John Cena on the field here. Hell yeah, we do. Well, that should do it, actually. Done. All right, we're moving on.
Sorry.
A little bit smoother than the first time we did this fight. Have check if said ninja has the ability to throw night swords learned. Oh, fair point. That is a fair point.
Might I sit out
They
the
don't
next
come
battle?
with fixed abilities, right? I know they come at fixed levels, but I think their abilities are randomized. Thus, the time mages that didn't have any time magic, which was still one of the funniest things we've ever encountered. That and the arithmetician in Midlight's Deep that knew 0 arithmetics, but was level 88 and had like 5,000 JP or whatever the fuck. It was insane. Lawfrey's entire team just looking on before the teleport like, are we cooked? Yeah, I mean, Lawfrey got blown the fuck up, so yes, I would say they are probably cooked. Alright, speaking of Cletian, abilities are random, kept getting enemies that had no skills. Okay, I thought so. Couldn't quite remember. Is there any chocolate left? Oh, there is. I would love to have a piece. Oop, like a whole piece. There we go. Jane and I are currently enjoying a chocolate orange. Chat is unavailable right now. Twitch, what do you mean? How is chat unavailable? What have you done? It's like the whole point. There we go. Now it's working. Okay.
A mighty sword arm anchored by
Hey, Renee.
a zealous
Renee
warrior.
with the 19-month member message. Wow. Can't believe it's been that long already. Holy smokes. Busy putting in some overtime tonight, but this will be great background while I do. Hell yeah. Absolutely. Time mage with no skills again? Let's find out.
Ready to fight.
Let's see if we can, like, successfully bum rush them with, like, not all monks.
I was born for
but, like,
this.
all melee, basically.
Understood.
Can we just
Forward.
overpower them? Alright. have to know. You must know. Okay, like, is this hard-coded? Are these time mages just guaranteed to not have any abilities? Because this is twice now. Alright. Once is odd. Twice you could say is a coincidence, but I'm starting to get really suspicious really quick. They both don't have any time magic abilities. Again. They have aim and steal. You had them spamming Meteor before? Okay, fair enough. We've gotten some sort of insane RNG then.
My turn.
Well. Things are about to get real awkward for these lads. It's John Cena!
You fight well. I give my all.
He's not even going to get the chance to cast. Well done, buddy. You managed to land a 57 damage hit.
Best proceed with caution.
We are currently busy Kali-Maing your boss, but, like, you landed that... Oh! Oh, no. I was just kidding when I said we were going to Kali-Ma him, but, like, oh, no. Do the ninjas have throw Night Sword? You know what? Before we finish it, we will check, just so we know if that would have been a viable thing. Let's see. He doesn't. What about you, good sir? He does! So if we really wanted to, we could sit here and let Rafe level up enough that he might start throwing Chaos Blades at us. Alright, well. You, I mean, we gotta go for the pummel just for funsies, right? Just to see. There we go. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do.
Lothry, forgive me. What did I hit?
We did give him that. Oh, no. Hell yeah. Oh, this is so satisfying. I always love the victory lap. It's always a good time.
Might I sit out?
Alright. Now our vengeance on the bastard himself. Come here, Barrack. But this game is so hilariously silly if you try to imagine the characters actually behaving like that. Oh, yeah. Was he in love with Lothry? That definitely seems to be the implication, yeah. A little bit of expanded lore there. I don't remember that being a thing in the previous versions, but again, there's so much more dialogue for all these characters. I can definitely see it. Alright.
I am ready to fight.
Zeke, come on. Griever, John Cena himself, come along. Tristan, by all means.
Understood.
Alright. And we'll bring Kelly just in case.
No
I'm
turning
level up,
back.
you might throw rare items at us. I mean, it's only slightly less strange than the absolute malarkey that you get up into things like Disgaea, so, like... As long as it's not the strangest thing in tactics RPGs, I can handle it. Look at that, he's not instantly one-shotting us anymore. How nice. Full Marv shows up at the end. Instead of transforming, he shouts, "Behold the power of my stand." Holy, that would be a hell of a thing. Beautiful. Look at that, we're not getting one shot by the tri-attacks anymore either. How nice. And we can hit Barrack with our own magic guns. Lovely. I love being able to turn the tables. Go for the chakra, why not? Oh, Barrick! I've got dual swords! Can you dodge them both?
What do you call that?
You can dodge one. Alright. Yeah, run away. Experience fear for the second time, you fucker. Ow. 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 Not actually as much damage as I would like, annoyingly. Come on, hit your buddy. Haha! Aha! The weapon parry. Fucking Hydras are still making this such a pain. Say no way he can weave that shot. Okay, that's fine. Come here, yeah! I'll take it. Come on. Oh, please, please hit Barrick. It would be so funny. Oh, of course you don't, you fucker. Can I Kikiuichi Manji him here, or are we actually screwed? No, we can. Cool. We're good. It would have been so funny if the Tri-Thunder finished him off. I would have loved that so much.
How can I...
Fulmarp comes in dual-wielding Chaos Blades, Excalibur level 99. Would you be scared? Yeah! Well, I guess it would depend on how much he uses his Holy Sword abilities as opposed to just slapping us. But I mean, if he decided to just slap us, it would be terrifying, no doubt. Computer cheating by reading the RNG seed. It might have been, actually. Alright. We're gonna go to the airship graveyard. Just give me 1 second, chat. I just want to go and refill my water. Oh, wrong button. There we go. I'll be right back. Just so we can finish in style. Alright, I'm back. Oh yeah, dude, Renee. A JoJo's Bizarre Adventure TRPG would be sick as fuck. I would play that in a heartbeat. That'd be so cool. And I don't even know JoJo beyond... God, what was it? I read all of Chapter 1 and part of Chapter 2. Or like Act, Arc, whatever. Like, I never even got to the stands. But even then, I would love that. That'd be so cool. Speaking of anime that makes perfectly good TRPG and about summoning things to fight for you, Pokemon Conquest was surprisingly fun. It was! It was! I love Pokemon Conquest. I know there's mods out there that add a shit ton of new Pokemon and everything. I would love to check it out one day. Maybe play it on the channel for the first time. It'd be really cool. I would love to see them do another one. It's like ripe for possibilities, especially if they actually expanded the number of moves and abilities a Pokemon could have. It could be so much fun. Oh, from Renee. Yeah, have you ever heard that, Renee? I actually have the cart. It's here in my studio somewhere. My OG cart of Conquest that has hundreds and hundreds of hours on it. I love that game. All right, who's coming along for the final fight here? I mean, it's got to be Tristan because he's the Knight Sword dual-wielding extraordinaire. We'll bring Twilight. Twilight hasn't had the chance to come out tonight, so let's do that. Let's see here. A lot of faith. That'll be good. Do I want her to be a summoner? She does have arithmetics. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go. Black Mage. Why not? If there's a time for us to use arithmetician, now is the time. This is the moment right here. Absolutely. We'll grab the black robe instead because we just need magic attack more than anything else. We'll grab arithmetics. Hell yeah. Magic boost. Move +1. Hell yeah. Yeah, we'll bring Zeke for the Javelin too. Absolutely.
Understood.
We're going to bring, like, some of the most ridiculous stuff here, because why not? It's the last hurrah.
Ready and waiting.
And I mean, realistically, we should probably bring Cherish, because she has Zodiac. That just feels right. The thing we need to make sure is that we actually have the ability to, like, res stuff. So... I believe Cherish has items. At least enough items. Yeah, she's got the important stuff. We'll go with Auto Potion here just because we don't want to actually lose all of our mana to use Zodiac. Cool. Don't really need the Aegis Shield here, actually, so we can probably go... with the Venetian Shield here. Tristan will have aim. Zeke has martial arts, so we may as well learn a few other things while he's here. Cool. That should be plenty. We have multiple different ways to res. I think that'll be good. So our Pokemon Conquest, but then got hooked on Valkyrie Profile, Covenant of the Plume, and never came back to finish Pokemon. Oh, fair. Fair. Yeah, Valkyrie Profile is a series that I have no experience with, and I know I need to check out. Arithmetics on Tactician are nerfed, though except for status effects, death, and gravity on bosses. Oh, for sure, for sure. No, Arithmetics are definitely nerfed. But even then, just the nature of them still makes them the single most broken thing in the game. And that's why when people yell at me for having Arithmetician in S tier in my job tier list, even though I'm like, oh, you know, like, we're judging the job as a whole, not just the abilities that it has. Just the nature of having a job that automatically has Arithmetician or Arithmetics equipped at all times makes it the most busted thing in the game. It just breaks the rules of everything. Like, it doesn't matter that it doesn't have good stats or growths or anything. Arithmetics is just that strong. And people who don't understand that or try to fight me on it really don't get how powerful an ability set it is. Alright, let's see how much damage Tristan's dealing on a casting boss. Yep. Boom, baby.
Just getting started.
Just getting started. Exactly. Absolute Giga Chad. This is going to end real quick. Alright. Well, we can't see his stats, but... elevation we want. So you're on 2.5. That's kind of annoying. Well, we can just try shit until... Alright. That'll work! He's not dead, but he's gonna be real soon.
I'm sorry.
Oof. Alright, Cherish
You
down.
can count on me.
And unfortunately, we can't even fix that, so...
By one
You can't run, buddy. And you dare to cast again in the face of Tristan, the bringer of death. Oh, he's still alive. Insane. He actually gets to cast Meltdown.
Hands divine, in fiery chaos all dissolve. Meltdown!
Hell yeah.
I must concentrate.
He's putting in work. Gotta respect it. Is he actually gonna clear us? No way, right? He's really gonna clear us. Wow, what a guy. Alright. Alright, I got cocky. Fair enough. I really thought we were gonna deal enough damage to him to just finish it, but okay. Understood. I will not make the same mistakes again. I just forgot how much overall health they have. It's kind of wild. We'll take it a little bit safer. Here comes Zodiac. Doo-doo-doo-doo. With a crit, nice. I love elevation can work here at all. It cannot. Okay. Sure. All I want is to be able to cast Zodiac on this bastard. Maybe I'm only going to be able to slap him to death. He might die before we get to cast, but there it is. Going Braindead beat this game a month ago. I don't remember this enemy whatsoever. Second to last boss of the game, my man. Right before Ultimate. Oh, you're going to cast right in front of the Javelin 2 user? Sir. There we go. We were on the verge of killing him last time. There we go. Alright, time for the big lady herself. A character design that was 25 years before her time, when the internet would become the maximum level of thirsty for tall, curvy women. Javelin over dual-wield Night Sword. I mean, it is a pretty stark difference. Alright, we're going to bring the same team.
What?
Actually, well, why am I bringing Kelvin? He wasn't involved. However, Zeke
Never
was
a doubt.
absolutely involved. Cherish.
Understood.
Tristan,
Understood.
and Twilight.
I am ready.
Here we go.
It's time.
The end is nigh, my friends. Once more under the breach. It would have been sick if it was a 3-phase fight where you had to actually fight Saint Ajora to free Alma and then fight Ultima and then like Ultima. That would have been really cool. But this was before the era of the 3-stage boss fight, unfortunately. There she is. How's your Dragoon doing this absurd damage? Ah, Pedro. We have the Javelin 2, my friend. What's she gonna do to us? She's gonna cast Ultima. Fair enough. Yes, we have this. So it's just called a Javelin. If you've never seen it before, it's actually a rare spawn that you can pick up in the Nelveska Temple battle when you're doing the side quest for Beowulf and Race. It is the single most powerful polearm in the game, and one of the best weapons in the game in general. Extremely, extremely powerful. All of 6 begs to differ. I can't remember. Was Kefka a 3-stage fight? I don't quite recall, actually. Instant screenshot, gotta replicate. Hell yeah, brother. Alright, let's go, Tristan. Clap those cheeks, brother. Beautiful.
Just getting started. I must concentrate.
Alright. We'll be able to move. Who's she casting it? She's casting it on Cherish. Okay. So let's drop Kiyomori. We know this is going to be a little bit of an endurance battle. So let's see if we can't be smart about what we do. At least a little bit. Get some points. Maybe not like that. Better. I didn't think we would actually trigger it on Ultima. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Cherish, just walk away, sister. Just get the hell out of Dodge. She's alive, though. Let's see if she actually gets the cast. She's gonna get the slap, or she's gonna get the shit slapped out of her, but we can res. Very easy. FF8 had Ultimisia 4-phase fight. True, true. But this came out before that. Almost down. Almost up. Roms is casting gigantic Muramasas to clear these annoying enemies.
Desperate times.
Nice. Welcome back, Darl. I was gonna say, she's not gonna try to attack Ramza, right? Ain't no way. Okay. Well, it's gonna raise go. Yes. Ta-da! This is why arithmetics is so dumb. just heal for now. Wait for a safe return. He did for now. Turns out this is too interesting for me to try to write code at the same time. While I'll have the stream going for algorithm purposes, though. Also, people go like the stream if they haven't already. Well, thank you very much for being here, Renee. Thank you for the shout-out to have people actually like the stream. It is always helpful. And I hope that the rest of your coding goes well tonight. A cool video of me obliterating this boss, accidentally mimed a 999 jump attack after Zodiac. Oh, hell yeah. That's awesome. When you can get mimed to really trigger into some silly stuff, it is a ton of fun. Ow. Aha! Miss. Almost just desperately trying to keep yourself alive. Okay. Okay, so we can actually raise huge. This is why arithmetics is so dumb. Free raises on all of my characters go down. Easy peasy. Oh man, this is just rude. You ain't gotta do us dirty like this, come on. Well, that's actually a problem. But I kinda need those characters to be able to res. Man's level 31. Hitting for 655. Very well. Round 2. Well, if she wants to approach and give us free double attacks on her once again, I mean, I'm certainly not going to complain. Perhaps we choose to deal even more damage this time, though. I wonder. Shell cast. Don't want to give her wall, though. Not the best thing that I can do for her. Well, just about everybody. Oh, sure. Let's just pop a little bit of self-haste real quick. On a couple of the demons as well, to kill them without too much issue. What's the likelihood I'm going to be able to get her before she moves again? Let's find out. The 756 is quite tempting, I gotta say.
Curse you.
Alright, enough with Twister, please. Enough! Thank you. God. Alright, she does get to move, unfortunately. Rip. Well, time to work on murdering demons. Unfortunate. Hey, that's possible. So if we go something like this. Arithmetic's gravity magic, my beloved. Absolutely phenomenal. Ultimate demons do not mess around. This is very true. Beautiful. Now spread out. It's funny how we're seeing just how much work Golem was doing for us when we were spamming it previously in this fight. We soaked so much damage because of that. It was insane. Unfortunate for Alma, but I am glad that Ultima keeps hitting herself. That's nice. Thank you for triggering Dragonheart there. I very much appreciate that. That was extremely nice of her, actually. Poor Alma. Oh no. Alright, the Ultimate Demons are dealt with. Now we should be able to get some good Arithmetic's res going on. I'll take that as a start. Beautiful. Poor Cherish is just getting annihilated constantly. Eventually she'll have the chance to get a big cast off, I'm sure. But for now, her time is not here. I don't want to raise a demon. There we go, that'll work. good. She's not going to cast faster than the rest of us. That's nice. Kill more on these guys just to keep them alive a little bit. Move Ramza. Very good, very good. I'm liking what I'm seeing here, I gotta say. Slap the crap out of her. Bonk. Cherish was just bait all along, baby. And she's not even dead this time. You gotta love it. Kristen, if you would do the honors. Right there. No, wait. We're there. Beautiful. Phase 2. Booty be gone. Spooky, scary Skella lady is here. Nice. Alright, now, can we get a chunky Curaga here on everybody? Almost everybody. Perhaps not the ones that need it the most, though. Yeah, I'll take that. Beautiful. I mean, you know we gotta try and hit her with Zodiac, right? Like, if she wants to blow us up, that's fine. But we gotta give it a shot. Like, it's so worth trying to do. Worst comes to worst, yeah, she just slaps the crap out of her summoner. That's fine. Gives us the opportunity to do other stuff. Like to slap the crap out of her with our other melee attackers. Hey, and that reses Alma as well. Very nice. Summoner Meat Shield, hell yeah. One of their best roles in Tactician. Have we aimed with Tristan yet? We haven't, just because she's so fast. But if we get the chance to, I definitely want to. We should definitely be able to deal a lot of damage. Oh, bye, Alma. Well, if it's a matter of only being able to raise one of them, we gotta raise the character that can't actually turn into a crystal, so easy. You're gonna go for the man that has Dragon Shield? Oh, this guy. What a fool. The absolute lunacy here. You can't believe it. Tristan, get in there, buddy. The parry! Oh, you love to see it. What a man. What an absolute fucking unit. How embarrassing for the Omega boss. Tuning in again while I make coffee just occurred to me how much she looks like Summon Skull from Yu-Gi-Oh! Or that it looks like her or whatever. Hell yeah. And Summon Skull is one of the most fucking awesome monsters in that entire franchise, so. Alright. You did her with name 2. It's something. Oh! The 777 crit.
Come on.
We're hitting her with that good damage right now. Haha, the soul bind. She dies, she lives, she dies again. Her name is Cherish, and she is one of the chosen ones. We're not gonna get single aim there, so we're just gonna slap, slap. Well, when in doubt, continue summoning sword spirits. She must be out of mana. Extremely unfortunate for her. Done. Boom, baby, there it is.
More power.
Mission accomplished, my friends.
O stones divine! I beseech you!
God, I love it. It's such a good ending. Can't believe we're back once again.
What now, Ramza? Given all that has come to pass, I fear we cannot return to our old lives.
No. Should we remain, we would only be hunted as heretics. So instead, let us take to the road.
You and I?
We've eliminated the source of the chaos. Our work is done. From now on, we shall live free, as birds on the wing.
Blessings of the Great Father descend and guide your body's return to the earth.
Furthermore, ambiguous end to this fight without Ramza calling out for the stones. I do like the OG ending as well. But knowing that Ramza is meant to live on and continue the good fight, it's nice that he gets that as an option. Because it ties back into the fact that we've seen that Rafa is able to use the stones for good. So it's nice to see another opportunity, because it only makes sense. Ramza is like the most pure of heart person in the franchise. So to see him actually able to harness the stones for good at the end of this terrible road, to save the lives of those who've chosen to give everything to fight back against the horrors of hell that have been manifested in our reality, that's justice. And since there was already from the very beginning a precedent for it, I think it works. And I think it works really well.
May the grace of Saint Tajora lead Alma's soul to the eternal shores of paradise. There she shall find peace. Faram.
Faram.
Yeah, no, I think it makes sense, absolutely.
She
Sorry,
was so
back in my
young.
chair.
For the entire family to be taken, the gods are cruel.
And the youngest
Ramen.
son, Ramza, branded a heretic and denied even a burial. Such tragedy.
For 3 centuries, House Beowulf stood, but no more. A stark reminder that nothing lasts forever.
Ramza, forgive me. I am late in paying my respects.
Not saying he doesn't have the morality, just from a storytelling perspective. It feels like it tries to wrap up too much and explain it away. I would totally get that if it hasn't always been established that we see Ramza and Alma here at the end of the scene. And as Matsuno himself has said, he never intended it to be ambiguous or up in the air. Like, it was always supposed to be clear that they survived. So, to prevent that sense from persisting over the years, taking the chance to be like, hey, we know that this is possible with the stones, show them actually doing it so that the audience as a whole understands, I think is good. Maybe they could have expanded the whole ending sequence more meaningfully. I wouldn't have minded that either, but I guess they wanted to say something about Faithful. But I imagine there was only so much that they really could do, given what the goal of the game was. If it was like a full remake, then yeah, there's definitely a bunch of different stuff that they could have done. But in the scope of what it seems they were trying to do here, I do think it works.
I would have come sooner were not so many eyes upon me. Avelia has wed Delita, and she has relinquished the throne to him, making him king. A common-born youth restores peace to the realm, and now together with his queen, he forges a new kingdom. A tale of heroism not like to be soon forgotten. Mayhap Delita is the man you believed him to be. A good man, at heart. When Valmafra revealed herself for an assassin, he made it appear as though he'd killed her. Then let her run. I think he must have caught a glimpse of himself in her. A tool manipulated by Lord Folmarv.
It's time we rejoined our squad. I'll go on ahead.
My father. Did he die bravely? I'll visit again. Be at peace. Are you truly dead? I still cannot believe you're gone. After everything. Oh, Ramza! Alma, wait! They're alive. They're both of them alive. Did you see them? Thank you, Ramza. May we meet again, somewhere out there.
Yeah, I think because Matsuno had already written canon lore that Ramza and party survived and were out there fighting,
There is naught to bind us
leaving
now.
it ambiguous wasn't
Not the Beowulf name or the
worthwhile.
legacy. We may leave all that behind, to walk a path of our choosing.
A path of our choosing. But will we be able to find our place?
I do not doubt it. For aside from each other, we have time. To forge new friendships, to start families of our own. And one day, when we have children, we will share with them our tale. The first chapter in a new legacy.
I'm telling you, man, it's sequel bait right there. That would be the last time Ramza and his sister were seen. Oran-Durai was left to ponder their mark on history. I know not what brings men joy, of what drives them to great deeds, of what legacies they hope to leave. I know less yet. But I do know this. The true hero of this tale was the man forgotten. Oran would spend the next half-decade assembling an account of all to which he had borne witness. His work complete, Oran presented this account, the Durai Papers, before the Clemensian Council, then convened for the selection of a new High Confessor. However, the Church, fearing above all else the revelation of the truth, seized Oran as a heretic and burnt him at the stake. I love how brutally simple that is. Like, oh my god. The pen that inked them forever stilled, the papers then lay hidden for long centuries, forgotten even by the Church that had concealed them. But I have found the truth, and so lay it bare for all to see, that his deeds might guide generations yet to come, that his name might receive its true due. Arislam Janamois Durai, author of the Zodiac Brave story. Man. You guys are saying buffering. Interesting. I'm not seeing anything on my end, and on Twitch it looks fine. Might be a YouTube issue? Not sure. Huh. Hitting this end again with the current context of everything that's happening with my family and everything feels very different. Even just from us finishing it the first time a few weeks ago. And it really only just hit me now. I know I already got emotional the first time, but I am really glad that I've been able to share this with you guys, and that I've had the opportunity to cover it and everything. I don't want to rehash myself too much because I already talked about it before, but I love this game. I love this game a lot. I'm glad I get to share it with you guys so much. And I do plan to continue covering it with mods and hopefully being able to do the Soul Link challenge with my buddy Eric and everything we were talking about before. Obviously don't know what exactly that's going to look like, just based on what my schedule is going to be for the next while, but I love tactics and I want to be able to keep doing stuff with it and sharing that with y'all. Big lag on YouTube right now? Okay. Twitch is good, but YouTube is frozen. Awesome. Good job, YouTube. That's great. Excellent. Well, Twitch audience, I'm glad that you get the full experience at least. What a game. I can only hope that it's not that long before we hear of potential plans for a sequel, more stuff in the franchise, more stuff in the series, because I think there's a lot that they can do with this far into the future. And I will be there every step of the way for it. Okay. Well, I guess YouTube is absolutely shitting the bed right now, so sorry about that. Let me, here, I'll put this in chat as well, just to be safe. YouTube is shitting the bed at the moment. So I think we'll call this one. Thank you all for watching. And we'll be back with more tactics. Yes, indeed. Much love. There we go. So Twitch chat, those of you guys who can hear me, thank you so much for being here. It's been my absolute pleasure. YouTube side of things, I'm hoping that the VOD is all good, even if the live stream isn't. So thank you to all of you as well. We will absolutely be doing the final Choose Your Own Adventure stories. And then what happens for tactics after that, we'll have to see. But for now, I hope you all have a good night. Oh, okay, we can stay for the deleted scene. Fair. Hope you all have a good night after the deleted scene, whether YouTube's able to see it or not.
I thought I might find you here. Everyone has been looking for you. Today is your birthday, is it not? I brought you flowers. A token of my eternal love. Ophelia.
How could you? You use them. Them and all the others. And someday you'll cast me aside, just as you did Ramza.